Yodelay-hoo, yodelay-hoo, yodel. Yodel Boy is back in a new Burger King video, and I think that this is a really interesting video because it touches on a lot of subjects that are really interesting to me. You know, things like marketing and late stage capitalism and how we perceive this sort of stuff. So let's roll it back. What happened here? What is this? This is a video produced by Burger King that is basically it's a PR video. Some might consider it a PR stunt talking about what they did. What did Burger King do? Burger King funded their own research and development to try and figure out, okay, we make burgers, we produce a shit ton of, methane emissions. How can we reduce our own emissions? And what they did was they came up with a formula for the type of grass that they feed their cows, that the cows will fart less. And it's been proven from their own research that they actually reduce their own methane emissions by 30%, which is huge. Like, that's awesome. If every big beef distributor in the world took this formula and incorporated it into their own cows, that has a very awesome rippling effect. So Burger King spent their money to do really good work, and then they made this video basically to show it off, and people fucking hated it. Some people on YouTube are saying that they see this as virtue signaling, which I think virtue signaling is a really serious problem right now. There's a lot of companies out there that will post something and then they won't actually do jack shit. They think just by posting that's enough, which it's not. I would not consider this video virtue signaling at all. They went out and they did the research. They developed a new formula, and on top of that, they made the formula public. It says in the video that they want other companies to join in on them. So to me, that's not virtue signaling at all. To me, that is, it's the opposite. Okay, so they did good, but why do they have to make the video in the first place? You might be asking, like, why does this content need to exist? Shouldn't they just be good? Here's the thing. That video, that like splash of PR, unfortunately, that's the only return on investment they're gonna get. There are no incentives towards being a good company in America. Like, that's what late stage capitalism is. It means profit by any means. They didn't have to do this. In fact, this is a net loss for them. And I think when you look at the reaction to this commercial, with the insane amount of downvotes it's gotten, that just rings even more true. People do not appreciate this. And on one hand, I totally agree with them. I think all this stuff, all these like fluff piece videos that we're looking at shouldn't exist. But here's the thing. You can't say that corporations need to stay out of politics when they are the politics. The government legally says that corporations are people. That's like in the fabric of how laws are passed now. It's disgusting, don't get me wrong, but we've already passed that point. This is the game that we're playing. You can either ignore it and just say everything should stay out of it, and that's fine, but here's the news. They're not. They're still gonna spend money in politics. They're still gonna spend the money behind closed doors. So, which way are you gonna have it? I know that my point of view is really, it's a defeatist point of view. In a lot of ways, it's kind of sad to support corporate art and support fluff pieces from these, billion-dollar corporations that treat people like shit. But things are so desperate right now that, hey, I'll take what I can get. Good on you, Burger King. Now fucking pay your employees better. That would be nice too.